Walk up in the thing, I be on my game. If it's competition, I put them to shame. Different kind of chick, we are not the same. I raised all these babies, call me Captain Jackson. Please don't steal my style, I might cuss you out. What you doing now? I did for a while. Missy, 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 go ahead, let it slap. I'ma snatch they wigs till I see that scab. Booty, booty claps, flying across the map. Lambo on the block, looking like a snack. I show you how I do it, show you how it's done. Don't look for another missy, cause there be no another one. Watch me, do it back, 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 watch me.
Happy birthday, Missy Elliott.
This is a Missy Elliott exclusive. Yeah. Walk up in the thing, I be on my game. If it's competition, I put them to shame. Different kind of chick, we are not the same. I raised all these babies, call me Captain Jackson. Please don't steal my style, I might cuss you out. What you doing now? I did for a while. Missy, 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 go ahead, let it slap. I'ma snatch they wigs till I see that scab. Booty, booty claps, flying across the map. Lambo on the block, looking like a snack. I show you how I do it, show you how it's done. Don't look for another missy, cause there be no another one. Watch me, do it back, 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 do it back, do it back, do it back, watch me, 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 do it back, do it back, do it back, do it back. Middle finger flip, get up off my tip. Money, money, clip, clip. Louis on my hip. Lambo be the whip, like banana split. Look at all my eyes, see the way my jewelry drip. Come up off that lit. Yeah, he wanna get it, but he cannot get it unless he be my digit. Call me Missy Lit. I don't play them chit. Man, I'm so legit. Watch me flip, reverse it, flip it and reverse it. Stupid with the verses. Man, I got the coat and shoes just to match the purses. I don't need rehearse it. The way I throw it back, I show the whole crowd how I work it. Do it back, do it back, do it back, do it back. Watch me, do it back, 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 do it back.
Escobar, CBR bikes, I'm switching gears, headlights, shine so bright. Streets like this, them fiends want that D, boy. Feds sending decoys, pack that heat, boy. Push you where you rest in peace, boy. Get your mama's house shot up, bodies all chopped up. When them bodies pop up, I ain't getting locked up. My Bentley cruise the block with the sunroof top. Hood rats jumping on my jock, cause I blew up the spot. Crushing your bins, crushing your navigator system. My QB piece, make y'all tuck it in. It's Nas in your area. Queens about to tear it up. Braveheart, y'all scared of us. Real baby, yes.
What's your name? Cause I'm impressed. Can you treat me good? I won't settle for less. You a hot boy, a rock boy, a fun toy, so a Glock boy. Where you live? Is it by yourself? Can I move with you? Do you need some help? I cook boy, I give you more. I'm a fly girl, and I like those.
Tell you what I did last night. I came home, say, around 2:45, still so high, hypnotized in a trance from this body, so buttery brown and tantalizing. You would have thought I needed help from this feeling that I felt, so shook I had to catch my breath. Ooh, there goes my shirt up over my head. Oh my, ooh, there goes my skirt dropping to my feet. Oh my, ooh, some kind of touch caressing my legs. Oh my, ooh, I'm turning red. Who could this be? I tried and I tried to avoid, but this thing was happening. Swallow my pride, let it ride and parted. But this body felt just like mine. I got worried, I looked over to the left, a reflection of myself. That's why I couldn't catch my breath. Ooh, Oops, there goes my shirt up over my head. Oh my. Oops, there goes my skirt dropping to my feet. Oh my. Ooh, some kind of touch caressing my legs. Oh my. Ooh, I'm turning red. Who could this be? I looked over to the left.
I was looking so good I couldn't reject myself.
I looked over to the left.
I was feeling so good I had to touch myself.
I looked over to the left.
I was eyeing my thighs, but a pecan brown.
I looked over to the left.
Coming out of my shirt and then my skirt came down.
Mississippi putting it down. I'm the hottest round. I told y'all mother, y'all can't stop me now. Listen to me now. I'm lasting 20 rounds. And if you want me, then come on get me now. Is you with me now? The biggie bounce. I know you dig the way I switch my style. Holla. People sing around. Now people gather round. Now people jump around.
Get your freak on. 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 Get your freak on.
That's your chick. People you don't know. Me and Timberland been high since 20 years ago. What the dealio? Now what the drillio? If you wanna battle me, then let me know. Got the feeling, son. Let me throw you some. People, here I come. Now sweat me when I'm done. We got the radio shook like we got a gun.
Get your freak on. 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 Get your freak on.
Touch it, bring it,
Hey, yo,
fade.
sis, I don't think they
Watch
ready
it,
for this.
turn it, leave it, stop, format it. Touch it, bring it, fade.
Hey, yo, let
Watch
me
it,
take
turn
their
it,
ass back
leave
to
it,
the
stop,
club real quick.
format it. Touch it, bring it, fade. Watch it, turn it, leave it, stop, format it. Touch it, bring
Hey, yo,
it, fade.
Swizzy,
Watch
I
it,
told these
turn
niggas
it,
I was
leave
coming
it,
back to
stop,
bust
format
their-
it. Touch it, bring
Okay.
it, fade. Watch it,
Remix.
turn it, leave it, stop,
Part
format
two.
it.
See, now you know who the guard be. Back running the city and you know who the squad be. Flip mode, shit, look, see, ain't nothing changed. No, I'm back with the remix with the queens of the game. When you see me in the spot, you ain't better respect it. Y'all already knowin' my rep, ain't no reason to check it. And you know that you ain't good with me just for the record. So instead, I'ma let Mary J. Blige come and set it. Now get low, Mary.
Maybe you can guess who it is. Mary J. Blige, I'm about to handle my biz. I'm on my grown woman, so I rep for the kids in every hood. And all my people doing a
Turn
bid.
it up.
Now you know who's really the queen, delivered the mail. 730,000 first week of my sales. The haters plot and they watch looking all pale. While I'm on a yacht overseas doing my nails.
Get low, Mary.
Well, let me show you how we do. I gotta thank everyone for copping the breakthrough. Bust did take one, the remix is take two. You love the way we reinventing how we just
Turn
stay
it up.
new. How we selling out the stadiums, arenas, and all. Only Louis and Gucci, we don't shop at the mall. Got you partying and dancing and having a ball, and you loving the way we repping how we do it for y'all. Go ahead.
Touch it, bring it, fade. Watch it, turn it, leave it, stop, format it. Touch it, bring it, fade. Watch it, turn it, leave it, stop, format it. Touch it, bring it, fade. Watch it, turn it, leave it, stop, format it. Touch it, bring it, fade. Watch it, turn it, leave it, stop, format it.
Get low, digga.
See me rolling up in your hood. These jokers screaming, damn, Ron still be looking good. They do their little Mac, be asking me who I tap. Ain't none of your concern, you a G, make it happen. When I give a nigga some play, he losing his brain. Asking me a bunch of questions, acting like he my man. Wanna stretch some shit out, telling me I done changed and saying, damn, my bad. You tough for the game.
Get low, digga.
Now he's sitting there looking stuck. He thinking cause he spent the little dough, I'm gon' if money ain't a thing, I'm saying let him shit know. Type to empty your account, how far you willing
Turn
to
it
go?
up.
Now we hopping on the jet, he ain't wasting no time. Told me all his fish paid, any place I can find. Did the hours in the winter, drinking all on his dime. Ain't a shorty in the world, better than mine, they want.
This is a Missy Elliott exclusive.
I keep coming back to you. And I ask myself why. Hey, is I loving too much? Just a waste of my time. I go way out my way, making you satisfied. But it don't matter what, how hard I try. You don't care how I be feeling inside. You gon' make me tell you kiss my goodbye. Why the hell I still love you? Why the hell I still love you, baby? I feel like I can't trust you, and I feel I can't trust you, no, no. Cheating on me, why must you? Cause you do me wrong, you don't do me wrong. I like you and you cheat on something. Don't play with me.
Symptoms have been said to be heavy breathing while dancing, coughing. So when you hear the sound,
run for cover, cover, cover. Oh, daddy. Pass that Dutch. Pass that Dutch. Pass that Dutch. Pass that Dutch. Misdemeanor on the floor, pretty boy, here I come. Pumps in the bump, make you wanna hurt something. I can take your man, I don't have to sex some. Hang him out the window, call me Michael Jackson. I'm a pain in your rectum. I am that bitch y'all slept on. Heavy hitter rhymes, spitter, call me rerun. Hey, 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 I'm what's happening. Hypnotic in my drink, that's right. Shake to the stink, that's right. Mr. Mo's on the beat, that's right. Put it down for the street, that's right. Pass that Dutch, pass that Dutch, pass that Dutch. Come on, pass the Dutch, baby. Shake, shake, shake your stuff, ladies. Pass that Dutch, pass that Dutch, pass that Dutch. Pop that, jiggle that fat. Don't stop, get it till your clothes get wet. Number one, drums go bump, bump, bump. This beat here will make it boom, boom, jump. If you's a fat one, put your clothes back on before you start putting potholes in my lawn. Oh my gosh, oh my gosh, I'm under attack like my name was Saddam. I am the bomb from New York to my dawn, and I can write a song sicker than Jeffrey Dawn. You touched my car alarm, breaking my car, you will hear Viper arm. I've been a superstar since Daddy King was raw. I'm live on stage, come on and give me some applause.
Thank you. Oh, thank you. You all are so wonderful.
Pass that Dutch. Pass that Dutch. Come on, pass the Dutch, baby. Shake, shake, shake your stuff, ladies. Pass that Dutch. Pass that Dutch. Pop that, jiggle that fat. Don't stop, get it till your clothes get wet.
listen up. You have 5 seconds to catch your breath. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Pop that, make that money. Just keep it going like the Energizer Bunny. Shake that, move it all around. Spank that, yank that Dutch back now. Freak him, freak her, whatever your choice. Didn't come to judge, I came to get you moist. Scream, my voice is lost. Can I get a ride on a white horse? Pass that Dutch. Pass that Dutch. Come on, pass the Dutch, baby. Shake, shake, shake your stuff, ladies. Pass that Dutch. Pass that Dutch. Pop that, jiggle that fat. Don't stop, get it till your clothes get wet. That's the Dutch, baby.
Thought you get the money too. Greeting, try to have that cake and eat it too.
Yo, check this out, you greedy mother. I changed all the credit cards and switched the locks to all my doors. You thought my heart would be destroyed. Look around cause I'm chillin', boy. What you go and get your lawyers for? I makes my dough in just one show, you know. Your lawyer shoulda let you know. When you sue me, you gon' be broke, you know. Ain't no way that you can bring me down easy. Any chick that you stick is real sleazy. Before I need you, I bet you gon' need me. You ain't want me anyway, you wanted to be me. What made you think I keep you round? Well, while I work my ass off and you just lounge, huh? You slump bump, son of a gun, and how much you worth? I think negative done.
Ha ha hoo hoo, thought you get the money too. Greeting, greeting, greeting. Try to have the cake, you need it too.
Let's go. This, yeah. This, yeah. Remix. Now let's go. This, yeah. This, yeah. Remix. Now this that shit right here. Bad Boy, baby. Janet, yeah. JJ. This goes out to all the clubs. Damn, you feel me? Let's bounce, y'all.
Sharpshooter into breaking hearts. Baby gigolo, sex pistol. Hollering at everything that walks. No substance, just small talk. Know how you feeling on the girls behind. You got a sleazy, one track mind. Working your work until you think you'll find who's going home with you tonight.
Changed all the credit cards and switched the locks to all my doors. You thought my heart would be destroyed. Look around cause I'm chillin', boy. What you go and get your lawyers for? I makes my dough in just one show, you know. Your lawyer should've let you know, you know. When you sue me, you gon' be broke, you know. Ain't no way that you can bring me down easy. Any chick that you stick is real sleazy. Before I need you, I bet you gon' need me. You ain't want me anyway, you wanted to be me. What made you think I keep you round? Well, I work my ass off and you just lounge, huh? You slump, bump, son of a gun, and how much you worth? I think negative done.
This is the remix.
Oh, you gonna give it to you, you gonna steal from me.
That's right, like,
you gonna lie to, you gonna cheat on, you gonna talk about, you gonna tell her that she discovers you don't really love her. It's gonna be a showdown, not jump, try, shoot 'em out. I bet you think this song is about you. Who you talking about? I bet you think this song is about you. Who you talking about? I bet you think this song is about you. Who you talking about? I bet you think this song is about you. Don't you?
They call me Diddy. Yo, JJ, it wasn't me. What you talking about lawyers for? It wasn't me. Why you wanna change locks and doors? It wasn't me. Well, maybe it was, sure. But you know tomorrow you'll love me some more. I'm back. Another visa, another set of keys. We did this last week, ma. Don't get amnesia. Remember? All this back and forth, gotta quit. By the way, this is the remix.
You sweat me, but I'm not your type. You think you irk me, and you're so right. I'd rather keep the trash and throw you out. Stupid.
Check. 1, 2, 1, 2.
No, I ain't gonna go run out the fool.
Up in the mix.
All in the love me, sucker. I'll never be your lover. I'd rather make you suffer.
you must have thought you had game like you would. Walking around like you down, you don't give a fuck. But you don't really want beef and take it to the street. See, I'm a lover, not a fighter, boy, crack your teeth. Boy, please, nah, don't bother me. Cause when you had me, you ain't know how to chill with me. You wanna bees in the street with the freak knees. But now you all up on them knees, still jogging me. But I'ma say it real, keep it real. What the deal, how you feel, is you ill, is you sick? Cause I'm the deal, still here with appeal. And it's real, don't front, cause boy, I'm the
I'm doing better without you, and I'm happy without you,
player. And this song is about you, player. Son of a gun.
Got a chip up on your shoulder. I just knocked it off. Show me what you're gonna do. I ain't about to buy. You have just run out of ammunition. Shooting blanks now. Son of a gun. Oh, you gonna give it to you? You gonna steal from
Once again, we live.
Did he crack the mic before me?
No.
We in a Missy Elliott mood, so we cracking mics before Little Nat now, huh, my love? Digital Empire Nation radio show. It's Little Nat. You know I always gotta mess with Majestic.
Always.
It's not a Thursday or Wednesday, depending on where you're listening and you know what station you're listening to, that I don't mess with this man. I just bother him. He's like my big little
Yeah, you see
brother.
that? Yeah. It's always throw me under the bus. It is. I see what it is. The wheels be turning.
All right, so tell your girl happy birthday now.
Cool. Happy birthday, Missy Elliott.
Happy birthday! There's a lot of birthdays we celebrated.
Oh, yes,
Cancer
yes.
season is up and
Oh yes.
popping.
Oh yes.
Didn't 50
it's
Cent have a
popping.
birthday yet? Hit 50 Cent. Did he have one yet, or is it coming?
I don't think he came yet.
Yeah, it's
I'm
coming
thinking.
though. It's right around the corner. My cousin had a birthday. Shout out to my nephew.
My
had
cousin
a birthday.
too. Yeah.
Your cousin too.
Yeah.
My cousin Kadima had a birthday. My other cousin LaWanda. We don't really speak, but happy birthday. Anyway,
And my mother.
This is Uncle Ralph. I gotta take this call. Hold on, y'all. Hi, Ralph. Are you okay? It's ring 209. Yes, sir. Okay, cool. There goes
There
the
was the
bell.
bell. Yep.
All right.
Actually, it's my mother's birthday too. So
Happy birthday, Mom.
yes.
Uncle Ralph is in the building. Dada Terry's in the building. We got everybody here.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
No, we're gonna do you first. You first. But we're not right now. So Majestic.
Yes.
Why did they post up that my man Big Marky? Where did people get their stories
Look,
from?
and that's what's funny is that I had posted it too. And the thing is though, I posted because I saw a few other sites have it. And it was like, I was like, okay, so what happened? I'm like, did you guys check your sources? Like, what happened? Well, what happened?
The poor man is just trying to get well. And they got him 6 feet under.
Yo. Yeah, the same thing. Yeah, I was like, yo, what happened, man? And I was like, yeah, he died. It was like, it was like a flood. It started. Everybody started posting it, and I was like, oh, okay, I guess it really is true. And then it was like, yo, I'm just tired of people posting stuff. He's not there. He's going through treatment. I was like, oh.
Yeah,
okay.
they gotta let this man live. Like,
Yeah,
yo,
man. He's been going through stuff in a minute. Yeah, for a minute.
Yeah, he's because isn't he diabetic and stuff like
Yeah, he
that?
has
So
a
it's
few
gonna
things going,
take him a lot longer to heal. But y'all
diabolical.
got him. I saw this and I was like, oh man,
Yeah.
you know what kind of spirit that puts somebody in?
You know what I mean? Yeah. So we just want to, send positive vibes to Mr.
Yes,
Bismarck.
please do, because there
Please.
ain't nothing wrong with this man. This man is just trying to get well. You know what I mean? And it takes some people longer to get well.
Yes.
And then what else we said we wanted to talk about? Knowledge. Oh, my man Bill Cosby.
Oh
thank
yes,
you.
and he's out. He's out.
Did anybody throw a party for him yet?
Nah, this is. I think he's gearing up to sue people.
Oh yeah, you think that's the party?
Yo, I think he's gonna try to get a few
So what
people.
was the technicality that got him out? I don't
Well,
understand.
actually, when he testified before, he was testifying on grounds that he won't incriminate himself.
Right.
So it was like, okay, but if I say stuff now, you can't use this on stuff later. But then they were like, okay, yeah, fine. And then later they use it against him. They're like, well, you can't do that. Well, that's how they convicted him.
So it took what 2-3 years for them to almost 3 years for them to realize that
Yeah, it's like
they had him.
If they wasn't fighting like they were fighting, yeah, he would have still been in there.
That is so unfair. The man is old too. It's like, really, y'all can't put him on house arrest.
What is he, 83?
Damn near
That's
90.
crazy, yo. Have you seen Bill? Bill looks good, but he's 83. Like, come on.
They could have had him on house arrest. Like, what was he really gonna do? Like, no, seriously.
True. And half of those stuff, if not all of them, was from stuff
speculations
like,
and
like
stuff
the
from
70s.
back in the day.
Yeah, come on. Like,
Whatever, he
come on.
pissed somebody off, and
He
they
pissed
said
somebody off.
he pissed somebody off, and they said, all right, he's been punished enough. Let
You
him
know
out.
what's funny? I saw the meme. The meme was like, all this because I wanted to buy a TV station. I was like, oh, that's
but
terrible.
the wrong TV station.
I
He
mean,
wanted
hey.
to buy NBC or something.
Yeah,
like that,
NBC.
right?
It was NBC wanted to buy. It was like, don't.
Well,
they're
I'm
like,
happy he's out.
You and me
And
both.
so is Felicia Rashad.
Well, yes, but now people started to come after her.
Why? What she do?
From Will Smith, the black Aunt Viv.
Why Aunt Viv was trying to come after her? Aunt Viv just got back in the
Like I said,
she just got
look,
back in good people's
look.
graces. She needs to just chill. All them years we were mad at her. She needs to just chill out.
I wasn't mad at her. It was just that.
Nah, Will
he
did her dirty.
Yeah, right. He
Will
really
did
let
her
it out.
dirty and forgot he did her dirty, and all his fans kept it on all these years. The poor woman, She went through a lot.
She did go through a lot. They
She
finally
went
got
through a
invited
lot.
to the reunion. Yeah. Oh, you reading what happened?
Yeah.
I'm like, why is she even involved?
Felicia,
Felicia Rashad
what
said what
are
she
you
said.
thinking? I don't know, but to say that was terrible, wrong. Everyone knew what he was doing back. Okay, she was just saying what he was doing back in the day.
Yeah, but why?
And Felicia was saying that
she was like, it was justice that was served. He's out now, blah blah blah. She said, what are you saying? You know how bad he was back in the day? We're like,
she needs to relax. See, now she getting a little bit too happy because we her friend again.
Live, man. let Bill live, man.
Everybody is. You saw the meme that they put that R. Kelly was watching Bill Cosby.
Yeah, and he was like, I was like, yo, that's terrible. That's terrible.
People got no area.
That's terrible. That's terrible.
So
that's terrible.
disrespectful.
And R. Kelly's going through a lot too.
Now, before we get our guests in here, can you explain to me? I'm switching gears now. The ranked choice voting, because I'm all confused. Every 1 minute, Garcia is second, or is my
that's what the thing with the voting. There was a bunch
so
of
we know Eric is still in the lead by a pinch.
Right.
So now Garcia's second now, and Marley's third.
Yeah, that's where the. Because there's a bunch of votes that they counted that should have been counted.
And they didn't count all the votes because there's some other votes that need to be counted.
But it was a batch that they threw in, and then that's how come it's up and down, because they don't know whether or not they shouldn't. Yeah.
And this will determine who will run against the Republican. The one person that will run against the Republican.
Mr. Sliwa?
Yeah, in November,
Come
right?
on.
So we're battling.
Seriously?
I'm sorry to all my listeners because we syndicated. I know some of you are from New York, so this is kind of bringing you here.
Like, well,
but I have to talk about our New York news sometimes because it's a big deal, you know.
Yes, it is a big deal because we live here.
Not only that, I mean, just to see how ranked choice voting is working for a big city like this, you know, it's really big. But what I don't understand is why Long Islanders couldn't be a part of this.
Because Long Island have a different set of dignitaries that they got to vote for, and it's not really part of the city, kind of, sort of.
But y'all get to vote for mayor for New York?
No. We get to vote for president. We get to vote.
Oh, so you don't get to vote for a mayor at all?
Yeah, we don't for the local stuff. No, we got different local stuff.
Okay.
Well, they had different local stuff. So Queens County, Kings County is one. Nassau County and Suffolk County is another.
Right. Yeah, I get it. I get it. What else did we want to touch on before we take a break and then bring in Dada?
Seen the verses?
No, have you? First of all,
No.
I missed the last two, and then I found out there's another one today.
Yes, today. It's today.
Who's today again?
Bobby Brown and Keith Sweat.
Now, you know, that's something I should know.
Yes.
Because Keith Sweat and Bobby Brown, who you got?
Who I got?
Mm-hmm.
It's hard, but I have to go with Bobby.
I know. I want to lean towards Bobby, but Keith Sweat got the beggings, love songs.
That's how I was like, but I think Bobby got more. I think
when it comes to the love songs, I have to go with Keith. Yes. When it comes to the pop songs,
he got more populous. Yes,
Bobby. Yeah. That's gonna be a good one. I don't understand how they promoting these verses because am I the only one that's clueless? Oh, he works for them.
I don't even mean that.
I put it on my page.
I did. Every time I see one and when they pop up, I take it and I repost it.
All right. So
on my page.
Did you see the last one with Bow Wow?
I didn't see it. I was working when it happened too.
That was Bow Wow and Soulja Boy. I wish I would have saw that. Some people said Bow Wow won that one.
Yes.
Did he really?
That's what they said.
Because when I was listening to the Breakfast Club, they said that Soulja Boy was annoying the hell out of Bow Wow.
Yes.
With this song he had with a new song he has with Nicki Minaj that he played, and he kept playing it over and over again. And he was pissing Bow Wow off.
I didn't see it.
I gotta watch that one. And I missed the other one. I missed the one before that one. Who was that one? Trina and Eve.
And Eve.
How are they promoting the verses though? How am I? Before we knew, and it was
Apple TV, the Versus TV it wasn't on Triller. Once it's on Triller, it kind of shifted a little bit.
And everybody's now everybody's out now, so nobody's not. I guess so. Did you see the BET Awards? I missed that too.
You missed that too? Yeah, for some reason I don't know. I looked at it, and it was kind of. You know the glitz and the glamour? You didn't kind of get that.
Congratulations to Queen Latifah, though.
Yes, definitely for that. Yes.
It was too long.
But I didn't see that award show type of atmosphere when it was show. I didn't see that. I just saw it was kind of like, yeah, we're gonna.
I heard that people enjoyed it though.
Oh yeah, I mean it was enjoyable, but it didn't seem like an Academy Award type. You know what I'm saying?
It's BET. You really expected that?
Are you stupid? You know what? And I heard that is it a Jewish family that took over? A white family that took over?
Maybe, possibly. I'm not sure. Okay. Don't get me to lying. I'll tell you anything you want to hear.
I'm thinking so.
But even still, regardless of the fact, I'm so over award shows. There's so many, I can't keep up.
Okay.
It's a lot.
Okay.
It's a lot. I can't keep up with them. So it's just like, okay, I'll just read about it or catch it on YouTube. That's the best bet. So let's play some music, and then we're going to bring our guest Dada Terry in to the table, and we're going to chit-chat with him, and then we'll chit-chat with Uncle Ralph McDaniels from Video Music Box. Little Nat, DJ Domestic, Digital Empire Nation Radio Show. Let's go.
Okie dokie. Slow down just a little bit because it's another birthday, right? I mean, oh, my bad. I said birthday. Whew. Yeah, we have to sit down and say in remembrance, right? To remember Mr. Luther Vandross. Some of you youngins don't understand this man right here. This is Luther. Like you gonna say, do you know who Luther is? This guy right here? Come on, man. Come on. Little something.
Anyone who ever loved could look at me and know that I love you. Anyone who ever dreamed could look at me and know I dream of you. Knowing I love you so. Anyone who had a heart would take me in her arms and love me too. You couldn't really have a heart and hurt me like you hurt me and be so untrue. What am I to do? Always and forever, each moment with you, it's just like a dream to me that somehow came true. And I know tomorrow will still be the same. Got a life of love that won't ever change. Every day. I wanna tell you, baby, the changes I've been going through. Missing you, oh, till you come back to me. I don't know what I'm gonna do. No. there's nothing you can say. Give me the reason to want you back. Why should I love you again? Do you know? Tell me how to forgive and forget. Give me the reason to love you now. Spend a mighty long time in the love that used to be. Into the day you walked out. Never knew I'd ever be standing alone and outside with no one to love. I was so pure and so glad there was you to love. What in the world could I ever do without us? But it's getting clear that I have to get over you. Give me the reason to want you back. And why should I love you again? Do you know? Tell me how to forgive and forget. Give me the reason to love you now. It's been a mighty long time in the love that used to be. Ended the day you walked out. Never knew I'd ever be standing alone and outside with no one to
Yes, Digital Empire Nation radio show. We are live from the DTF Radio studios. You can check us out at dtfradio.com. Also, if you are in Kokomo, Indiana, Power 104.9. If you are in Miami, you can listen to 96.2 Smooth Groove. 88 The Blaze in South Florida. That's right. We don't play smooth music all the time. But we all good. We stand out.
Exactly.
And of course, you can catch us on iHeart, Spotify, and our website, www.digitalempire.djs.com. Okay? So it's me, Little Nat. We got Majestic in the building. And we also got one of my mentors, my family, a legend in this hip hop game, in this music game, in this video filming game,
the originator,
in the radio game.
The number one guy.
The number one guy.
If it wasn't for him, there wouldn't be a lot of things.
It wouldn't be a lot of things.
Man,
we wouldn't know what these artists look like. We wouldn't know what shout outs are.
Yo, for real.
And that never goes old because every generation always says, I want to shout out to somebody.
Exactly.
We wouldn't know what the club life was.
I was about to say, you wouldn't know what inside of the clubs look like.
When we were 12 and our mother was like, "Ow, shout out to my sister." And we was like, "Ew, ain't that Auntie Terry?"
Yo, he's stupid. Yo, you stupid. They'd be like, "Yo, is that me? Shh, that wasn't me. That was your mother. That was your mother."
And we wouldn't know what some of these artists look like and how they perform and stuff.
Exactly, how they perform, what they thought.
Because we saw their videos,
got
or we
insight
saw
on
them
who they was.
perform on stages
Yeah.
because of this man. And I don't care what anybody say. If it wasn't for Video Music Box, we would not have MTV.
Exactly. In fact, they wouldn't have any video music shows like that. Come on.
And it's
he
still
played something
on.
that nobody else played too.
Absolutely. He gave us our own, and we were the first.
When we originators, you know that we start things,
We
and then they
start
steal
things.
it, and then they then they don't give us credit, and then we gotta take it back. I mean, things happen. Things happen.
And then when I got to know this man, I didn't realize he was a DJ too. And
Yep.
then he DJs with video. Have you
Yes.
ever been to his parties? Or
I've seen
anytime
some.
he-
Yeah, I've seen some of them. Yeah.
It is so fly to look at the video while he's playing on the set. It is so dope.
Yeah, that's how you
I
think
don't even think
Serato.
anybody
Think about
does
Serato.
that.
Think
Does
about
anybody
Serato.
do that?
Yeah, there's people do it. People do it, but yes, yes. That's why Serato is what the way it is. That's why they have they incorporated that into Serato.
And he constantly reinvents himself. Like every time you think that this is it, nope, Uncle Ralph, he's digitizing his library.
Oh yes, please.
He works for the library
Please.
and introduced hip hop into the Library of Queens. And I also
Okay.
believe in Brooklyn as well, bringing the culture to the library, interviewed artists and how they got started. Some of them writing books. He introduced their books to the library, to the kids, showing kids, you know, how these artists started and what you can do to get to their level. He brought the DJs in. I remember when he had his anniversary, he had a concert tour of each borough. Like, this man is amazing.
Yes.
Now he did a hip hop tour on the bus, I think it was. And guess who hired him to do some stuff online in Europe and Asia?
Get out of town.
For videos and interviews.
Look at that.
MTV.
Look at that.
So we're
The,
here.
the people who sold something for me. See what I'm talking about?
Don't say that out loud. Don't be messing up my man's business.
The views of the views of Majestic is never those views of DTF Radio or anybody else affiliated.
Or
with them.
anybody else.
Exactly.
That's right.
That's just me personally.
And I'm so proud of him. You know, he's done radio, he's done everything, and you know, he's one of my mentors. Please give it up for Ralph McDaniels,
Yeah, okay,
aka
okay.
Uncle Ralph. I know that was a long intro, but you deserve that.
I was like, yo, who they talking about?
oh yeah, He was like, yeah, they bring it. They don't want to. No.
So tell me, how did MTV reach out to you to work with them?
So last year, like 2019, we were supposed to do that show in the MTV Music Awards. It's
Mhm.
like breaks.
Mhm.
So we're supposed to be going around New York, stopping at different landmarks of hip hop with Hush Hip Hop Tours. That's my homegirl, Deborah.
Mhm.
She started that. And so I said, all right. So they wanted me to jump off and on the bus. Oh, this is Biggie House. Oh, this Jay House.
Mhm.
Oh, this is Kool Herc, where he started the parties at up in the Bronx. Oh, this is where Nas grew up in Queensbridge, all that.
Mhm.
So then they changed it. They said, no, we're not going to do it. So I thought it was over. Then they came back like a month later and said, we want to do a separate show, but we want to do it online.
Mm.
So, you know, everybody's online now. So I ain't mad at that.
Nope,
you
there's
know?
a lot of viewership online.
Yeah.
Oh, yes.
Especially during the coronavirus.
Oh yes, they had nothing to do. Oh yeah, they watching.
Yeah. So they said, we want to do a series. We'll do each borough. Ralph, what do you think? I said, let's do it. I mean, look, at this stage in my life, I'm like, what? Okay. I'm on MTV. Okay, let's do it.
Let's do it.
So they loved it. And so literally yesterday, they came back and said they want to do LA and they want to do Atlanta. So we up and running with this show. It's Yo MTV Maps. The crazy part about it is that it wasn't called that in the beginning.
Mm.
It had no name. So I was like, all right, well, you know, let me know what the name is. You know, they're gonna plug it in. So when they said Yo MTV Maps, I was like, oh no, I can't. I'm Video Music Box. I can't do that.
Right.
But it's too late.
Oh, it's too
And
late.
so I'm like this, like, okay. So the first thing I did was I called Ed Lover.
How about I say Ed and Dre?
I called Ed and Dre. You know, because you know they mans and them will be on the side. Yo, what Ralph doing? Yo,
Right,
what's that all
right.
about? And I called Ed and Dre. And I called Fat Five Freddy and I told them the scenario and what happened. And they like, yo, we know how MTV gets down, Ralph. It ain't nothing. Yo, do your thing. Go get the bag. And I said, all right, cool. And,
All right.
and so
That's what it is.
I respect what they accomplished.
Absolutely.
With that brand.
With that brand.
Yeah.
Mhm.
And so and
Did they bring that back? I
Yeah.
thought I saw that they brought back your
it's coming back again.
Yeah, I
They've
saw it.
tried it a couple of times and it hasn't really worked. I said they should get Ed and Dre and Freddie to
do it
executive
again.
produce it.
Or
Executive
at least
produce it.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
And so hopefully, you know, and then, you know, bringing some young energy that works. You know, sometimes young energy is good, but it's not the thing I've learned about doing this radio and TV is that it's not about me. It's about the music.
Yep.
It's about
The
what's going
culture.
on in the world, what we
Mhm.
talking about,
Yep.
and how we engage with the audience.
With the audience, absolutely.
You
We
know-
gotta fit the culture. The
Yeah.
culture has changed. It's the same, but it changes.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? You just have to know how to make those adjustments so that everybody's happy. You know what I'm saying? But
Yeah.
that's awesome.
Yeah.
That
It's like
is
when you
really
talk
good.
about shout outs, Nat, like the shout outs was our way to interact like likes
Mhm.
with the audience back then.
Right.
We made people that were just regular people that came to the party a star on their block or in their borough.
Mhm.
You know, so now they coming to every party.
Yeah, now they want to show up. Yeah, oh, yeah, I get to be on the TV. Yeah, well, I shout out to my grandma.
Mhm,
Yeah,
mhm,
yeah.
mhm.
Wasn't you in
And
the
it
Bronx?
populates the local community and the local clubs and stuff like that too,
Yeah.
because now it draws more people to their business.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
yeah, the shout out is a big thing. It still is. Yeah.
We got here Joe
Look,
Biden.
Donisha's calling.
Big up to our girl.
Donisha, we talking
Donisha.
to Uncle Ralph right now. Can we call you back?
Big up to our homegirl Donisha.
What'd you say, Donisha?
Hot 97 family.
Bye. No, you know what it is? My son, who's a business major at the University of Hartford, and Uncle Ralph and I just talking about DJ Rel, and
Yeah.
he wants to work with Donisha because she does marketing and promotion, and he
Oh,
wants to
okay,
learn
okay.
that aspect.
Oh, that's
So
cool. That's good.
she's working on a lot of projects, and she's like, "Oh my God, I need help." I was like, "Call my son. He wants to work with you."
Can I
The
work with her too?
universe is like out there. You spoke to me.
Can I work with her too?
So she's like, "I found his number. Bye." So he's like waiting for her to call because you
That's
know.
awesome.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Remember when Terrell was little?
Well, when he used to be running around, I think like he was like 2 or 3. And when he first started walking, now I see him stunting on the gram. I'm like, word?
yeah.
Oh, that's how we doing it?
Oh yeah. Oh yeah, he's a monster. He's a monster.
So you've been working on digitalizing all your videos. Like,
Yeah.
What is that experience like?
So we started a nonprofit called videomusicboxcollection.org. The hashtag is, Black History, Black Music Matters, the
Mhm.
history of music matters. And so it was important for us to, not forget about, let's talk about Biz Markie. Let's not forget about his contributions.
Oh, yes. Oh, yes.
Even he's still here with us. We just want to give people their flowers when they hear,
While they
or
hear.
Big Daddy Kane, or even 90s. Some kids don't even know what Biggie song other than,
Yeah, you
One
right.
More Chance.
One more chance. Oh, it was all a dream.
Right. Like we have to have our own archives. It can't be just a rock and roll Hall of Fame.
Right.
There has to be a hip hop element to it. And that there is a hip hop museum that's in the works.
Right.
But there are different
It's in the Bronx, right?
It didn't open?
No, they had the groundbreaking.
Oh, the
month
groundbreaking.
ago.
That's what it
Yeah.
is. Groundbreaking.
So it's gonna be like 2 years before that's open, physically open. But there has to be different elements. So me, I'm more the visual guy because I had a camera.
Right.
Only dude walking around with a camera back in the days in the dark parties and
Oh yes, some of them were dark.
shootouts and all kinds of other stuff.
I
was
used to
going
wonder
on.
about that. I'm like, how's he in there with nobody jumping him, taking his equipment? I'm like, he good.
Nah, he was protected because God foresaw his vision.
Nah, but people wanted to be. You have to understand. Once that light went on, either you ran away like roaches, or you ran to the light. It's one of the two. There's people like, oh my God, the light! Yeah, yo, I'm over here. And then the other people like, oh yo, I'm not supposed to be I'm not even supposed to be outside. So
Some people had warrants.
Yeah. We ain't gonna mention that. That's what.
But you have so much material. I mean, I just can't imagine how much work that is.
Yeah, I respect people that do that for a living right now.
Mhm.
And I kind of was doing it, but I wasn't like that's not my regular job. But people that take the time to look at every frame and all of that, and what club, what year, people want to know all of that information.
That's a lot.
Nat, you was there with us in them clubs.
Mhm.
Like I just posted up a clip from Jay-Z
With Skell.
With Skell.
Rest in peace of Skell.
The reason why I looked for that clip first was because it was the 25th anniversary
of
Reasonable Doubt.
Reasonable Doubt, yeah.
And it happens to be that
And
Skell is
Skell
hosting and
right.
he's talking physically.
Was that
about-
the tunnel?
No, that was at the exit.
Exit.
Oh,
I
yeah,
forgot
Exit.
about
Wow.
Club Exit.
Yeah. And so I was like, do I make this separate? Do I make it together? Like we trying to celebrate the 25th anniversary, and then Skell just passed.
Mhm.
So I said, let me just put it together and just put it out there. And his family just loved it. They saw
Mhm.
it. They were like, wow, because sometimes your family don't know
What you've
Yeah.
done.
what you really do and what
Yeah.
you've done.
That's facts. Yeah, they
And
don't.
he touched a lot of mics, between me.
Yeah, and you know what? You reminded me that Skell worked for you for a long time. He
Yeah.
hosted Video Music Box. I forgot about that.
Yeah.
I forgot about that.
Yeah,
Yeah,
and
Skell
we-
was busy.
And Wendy Williams,
Wendy
Yeah.
Williams too. She
Yeah.
was on there too.
Oh yeah, that's right.
Yeah. Well,
Oh yeah, that's right.
Skell was one of those guys that you just like, come on in, man. And he would because he was like you, he knew radio.
Mhm.
Like you, people don't know that you taught me radio.
And I don't tell people that.
I had to come in when I first started working at Hot, and for all you people that swear you the hottest person on the planet, I was still hot doing Video Music Box. I had to humble myself and sit down with Nat and say, this is how it works here.
Mhm.
And this is how you got to do it. And I remember the first time he told me, okay, you're going to do this break by yourself. And I was like, what?
Don't leave. I want to make sure I'm doing right. Don't leave. I know exactly what he going.
Yeah. So, no matter who you are, you got to understand, it's like people want to get in the game, right?
Mhm.
And I'll be like, yo, you got to put in the work.
Yes.
Oh yes.
You got to put in the work. Now, you might get lucky and jump ahead. That could happen. You could get lucky and jump ahead. But people were, oh man, yo, Ralph, put me on. I said, yo, okay, go to, try to see what DTF radio got going on. Maybe you could do something over there, get it going, or go over here. They got a, maybe might have some slots that might be available, or buy the slot, or whatever you got to do. And so these dudes be like, nah, son, that's too much work, son.
Yeah. I don't want to do that. Yeah, I just want to, could you just like put me on? Nah, bro, you got to physically go in there and do it.
Yeah, and I'm like, all right, so I did my part. I told you what to do. Don't come back to me. Don't come back to me. So, you got to put in the work. And that's not just with this industry business.
This is everything.
Everything. You got to be, when I first started working at the library in Queens, I worked with librarians. These people are like super detailed about everything. And
Yes.
I'm the most not detailed person.
Yes, they are. Librarians are something different. When I was in high school, I went to Performing Arts High School. I used to work part-time across the street at the Lincoln Center Library.
Oh, wow.
And let me tell you about detail, down to filing those books, the numerical and alphabetical order,
Oh yes,
by
numerical
title,
yes,
by
yes,
history.
yes.
Yo,
That's
okay.
organization on a level 20 million. Yes.
Yo, you can get anxiety if you're not into it. No, seriously, it can get overwhelming.
Yeah.
But
That's
that profession right there, it should be respected.
Of
No lie.
course.
And it should never go away, ever.
I mean, unless the
I don't
books
even
go
think
away.
these kids even touch the book
Nah.
unless it's a textbook that the schools still happen to have.
Yeah. Nah, but without them, you don't have the
Archives of
it mo-
history.
the archives, and then that moves into technology.
Yes.
So you have to have somebody physically setting up these programs ahead of
Mhm.
time, and then it turns into something else. So I gotta respect those, folks that are in that business. It's a serious business, but yeah, the Video Music Box collection is something important. We got 20,000 hours. You probably see my footage all the time,
Mhm.
but you don't know it came from our collection. And
Okay.
Mary J. Blige's documentary's out now. We have some stuff in the My Life
Mhm.
documentary.
I saw it.
And all of those hip hop documentaries on Netflix. We're working on our documentary right now.
Good.
Well, that's good.
And so we're really going to unleash
A lot
some of those,
Mhm. a lot of those videos.
deep dark in the corner smoky club.
And you have directed a lot of the videos too.
Yeah.
It wasn't just about Video Music Box. You also directed
Yeah.
videos and produced videos.
Yeah, no, I just had Mike Vivens for my documentary do the interview, and we did Poison
Mhm.
and Thought It Was Me, that whole Belle Biv DeVoe album. Mike says to me while we're doing that, oh, I got this new group called Boys to Men.
Mhm.
I got this song called Motown Philly. Check this out. Boom, they like a pop group. We thinking it's just like an R&B group from Philly.
Mhm.
They take off like that. We do On Bended Knee,
Oh, yeah.
End of the Road. We did all of those videos.
Mhm.
And and that was all based upon we did all the TLC videos,
Mm.
for that first album.
Mhm.
So we've done about 400 videos that
Wow.
we put out, over the years.
That's
And
crazy.
I forget some of the videos that I've been involved with, me and my partner Lionel, and then Nas's 1st video and Wu-Tang stuff, and just ill Black Moon.
Black Moon, yes.
First video. Shantae was the first hip hop video we ever did, Roxanne and Shantae. And then I ended up producing her movie on Netflix, Roxanne.
Which was great.
Yeah.
I loved it.
Yeah.
It was a really good movie. Really good movie.
Yeah. So I'm still into the visuals. I still enjoy
Mhm.
every once in a while getting behind the camera and
You think you'll ever
coming up with
produce another show again? I know that was like a lot of
Yeah,
work.
we still do it now. It still comes on. People can watch it.
No, not Video Music
Oh.
Box. I still watch that.
Oh.
What days did that come on? What
In
time?
New
It's
York.
like
Yeah, it's only in New York.
York.
Like people are watching or listening from outside of New York are gonna be like, "What are you talking about?" It's only in New York. But I do the gram. I do the live stuff on the gram on Wednesday nights and Thursday nights at 9:30. But in New York, it's Saturday nights at 12 midnight.
At 12.
And Thursday, Friday morning at 2:30.
I always catch it on Saturday night,
Yeah.
12 o'clock.
Yes.
Yeah, it still has that same feel
Yep.
as 3:30 after school. You know what I'm saying? Like every time I watch it, I feel like I'm in PS 130 still. You have a
Oh,
clothing
really?
line too.
Yeah, we have the Video Music Box collection. The Video Music Box closed. This is videomusicbox.com. You can go there. Everything is online now. So I learned that, I used to have a store. I don't know if you remember.
I remember that store. Was
Yeah.
it downtown Brooklyn?
No, it was on Nostrand.
Nostrand Avenue.
Next to what you call it?
Yeah, I'm
what you
sorry,
call
on
that
Bedford.
school?
On Bedford.
Next
by-
to McEvers.
McEvers,
Right. I remember that
yeah.
store.
That's when all of the urban stuff first came out.
Mhm.
Right.
Sean Johns and Fubu
Mhm,
and
mhm,
Nietzsche and Carl
mhm,
Kanai.
mhm.
So we used to have just all of those clothing lines in our store, and then we started our own thing. And then they all blew up. They was in Macy's, everybody
Mhm.
was going different places to get this stuff. So we closed the store, but we kept the online aspect of it because people they don't even go to stores no more. They just,
Yeah, a lot of people still shop online. I'm still old school. I'm sorry. I gotta feel my clothes. Sometimes, you know how many people buy stuff online and have to return it to the store,
Yeah.
Especially shoes. Like,
Yeah.
certain shoes are not made like depending on where they're made
Yeah,
at.
we know how you women do. Y'all like to sit
I
down
gotta
and put on 20
try.
and buy one.
Yeah,
We
like
understand.
last week I went to Macy's and I tried on like 20 pairs of shoes and I have to feel it. I gotta walk
I can tell by the gleam in your eye right, now.
she
You
happy.
You get to see the
I
gleam in
bought
your
out
eye.
of the 20, I bought 5. but,
See?
you know.
Oh, you did good. You did real good.
It was a good sale. I got a
see,
good
how did I
sale.
know that? How did I know that?
Yeah, but that online shopping thing. But clothes is pretty easy to you either one size or you not. But shoes and stuff is a little bit more challenging.
Yeah.
Yeah. But yeah, so they can get your clothing line on videomusicbox.com.
Yep.
Yeah.
Go there and just go to the shop and get all the merch. If all my people that have been walking with us all these 38 years, we've been doing it that.
Mm-hmm.
And so, you can get a shirt. And I get a lot of people now that because I do it on the gram that just be like, oh man, I miss you, yo.
Mhm.
Like I miss seeing you. So it's awesome.
Yeah. So you ever think you're gonna do any like performing shows on stage again, like you did for your anniversary?
Yeah, I want to. Yeah. The last show, you came to the Coney
I came
Island?
to Coney Island and
Yeah.
I came to the one at Roy Wilkins.
Okay.
You did one in the Bronx too?
No.
No, okay.
Yeah.
I went to those.
We're working on right now, and this just came out this week. Welcome back to New York.
Okay.
So it's not technically my show. It's like the city of New York.
Right.
So they reached out to me and can I help put together a show for Brooklyn and Queens.
Okay.
So I'm waiting on the details. They're gonna do a real big show in
Mhm.
Central Park.
Right, which is always that's the main stage, right?
Yeah. And
Are
then
you gonna do Prospect Park? Is that what they want, or Coney Island? again?
no, it's in Brooklyn. It's the Navy Yard. It's somewhere in the Navy
Oh,
Yard.
right here.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh, look at
Yep.
that. Prospect Park has a really nice stage.
Yeah. They're gonna have D Nice's Club Quarantine coming there.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, his R&B kind of hip hop show. Yeah.
Look at him. He's just like thriving from that.
Yeah.
Good for him.
Yeah.
I'm just glad for our people. Finally, we get recognized for what we do, and
Some of them anyway.
Some of them, right? But it's on its way. Let's not knock it. It's on its way.
Something's better than nothing. That's
Yeah,
true.
that
That's
is
true.
true. So, Uncle Ralph, I know you gotta go. Is there anything else that we didn't talk about that you want to talk about?
Nah, just follow me at Video Music Box on all social media,
Mhm.
and we're preserving the music, the
Mhm.
history, and not
Mhm.
just hip hop. R&B. Y'all was playing some Luther earlier, man. Like,
Yes, rest in peace to
yeah,
Luther.
man. Like Luther is, some of us are here because of Luther.
Oh yes.
And
Yeah.
that's people say he could sing.
Oh,
That's
yeah, he
that
could sing.
that's that type of that singing, that real
Mhm,
singing.
mhm.
And so I appreciate hearing a Luther song because we don't hear it enough. And so many aspects of our culture get lost in this digital transition.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
it's not done by mistake. This is a
Oh,
conscious
yeah.
effort to leave out certain parts of what we do.
Mhm.
And sometimes the audience doesn't realize it till years later. Like, how come they don't play this? And how come they don't talk about this? It's because it was consciously left out.
Yes.
And so, this is a conscious show. So, we ain't gonna do that. We're
No.
gonna make sure that we talk about everything that's going on here.
Absolutely,
And-
absolutely.
And we need more people across the country to just do that. And now that people are online and doing stuff, and you don't have to deal with corporate, changes and things that you can say and cannot say. Look, just do it, man. Make sure you keep everything alive. I don't care what it is. If it's a local artist that was big in your area in New Orleans or in Washington or wherever, I don't care. Talk about that artist, because if you don't, it just gets forgotten.
Yep,
Yeah.
get
But
forgotten.
that's why what you're doing is more important than anything else right now, because you took, it's like a snapshot of what we used to do, that people completely forgot how they got to where they got to. So if it wasn't for Video Music Box, trust me, that needs to be digitized and put out there for the world to see. So
Yeah, I want to go back to the Yo MTV Max.
Mhm.
So when you say you're going to LA, you're going to do the whole tour of LA of the rappers where they're from.
Right.
Right? Yeah,
Right.
like you did in New York.
Like we
That's
did.
going to be dope.
Yeah.
So we're going to see where Snoop Dogg is from,
Right.
and
Right.
Ice-T and Ice Cube.
And it's
And
mixed.
so on
It's
and
not
so
just
forth.
the old.
It is
we
all
mixed it up.
it's with everybody,
Yeah, we
right?
mixed it
All
up,
the
yeah.
young and the new.
Yeah, we have, ASAP Ferg was in the New York one, 'cause I knew his dad.
Mhm.
And so ASAP Ferg was great. Like he's been around for a minute, but he showing that how he took his music and now he's creating different things. Got his own bike. He got, him and dudes like Tyler the Creator are creating this whole world, like jumping into let's make our own car.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Like how can we become architects? Let's build our own buildings. And I like that. With the
Yes.
new artists. I respect the new artists. I like what they're doing. They got a lane, run with it. You have
Mhm.
opportunities that some of the cats in the old school never had.
You've never had.
Yeah.
Never had.
And run
And
with it.
I like the artists that are thinking outside the box, knowing that this music thing is not forever.
That's right.
You know what I'm saying? Knowing that, okay, now that I got this money,
Yep.
let me invest it in something
Exactly.
else. And they learning from Jay-Z and Nas. You know what I mean? And 50 Cent and LL
Fat Farm and
yeah, all those
Fubu
people
and,
and,
yeah.
and Data and everybody, because you don't know, this industry is finicky.
Yeah.
Even our ball players, a lot of them are businessmen.
Right.
Like businessmen and film directors and
They
all
need
kinds
to
of
be
stuff.
all that money they got. They need to be businessmen.
And if you want to keep the lifestyle and you want to have your children have stuff, you have to. You know what I mean? Like Wolf and I, Mr. Wolf and the Beat Miners and I, we did our game and now we paid our role. My mom does this every week.
What up, Mom?
Yes, every week. And then she said, "Oh, me forget the Thursday."
yeah, every Thursday. Every Thursday.
Every
It's all right.
Thursday.
We understand. It's okay.
So what I was saying, like, Beat Miners, Evil D, Mr. Watt set a platform for themselves, and I did my thing. And now that Terrell's here,
Oh yeah.
we guide him. We
He's-
don't
he's
give
running
it to
with it.
him.
He's running with
but
it,
we
though.
guide him.
Yeah,
You know what
he's
I
running
mean?
with it.
And I'm like, hey, you wanted something? You want to intern with Donisha? Call her. You want to get on Serious? Here, I'm gonna put you down with my DJ crew. I'm gonna hit up S Dot. You gotta send your demo though. I'm not gonna let S Dot put you on. You gotta send in your demo. And S Dot sent his demo back to him 3 times and
Yeah?
said the mix is not right, your levels are too low, your voices, you're talking over, you're dry. And he fixed it every time, and then he got on. You know, I'm gonna help you, but you still gotta
do
work.
The work. Yeah, gotta do the work. Can't get around the work.
You
Can't
can't get
around
around it. You can't get around it, and that's what we do for our kids.
Yeah, no, and he appreciate it more, because now he know I went through it,
Mhm.
and so yeah, he could play music all day, but this is a science to this radio thing and this TV thing. It ain't just freestyling for all you DJs that play in your house or play in clubs. It's a big difference when you get on the box.
When you get on the box, when you get on that stage,
Yeah,
it turns
when you
corporate
sign
and
that
business.
contract,
Corporate and business is a whole different animal.
when you
bro.
have to deal with a program director.
Oh, like I said, different animal, different animal.
It's not the same thing.
You
like
ain't just
you think
cutting
it
and
is.
scratching no more. You gotta hit your mark, do this and right. Yeah, but I only paid 10 minutes. Yeah, okay, but you was on. Now get out of here. It's what it is.
You reach 10 million people in that 10
Exactly. They know who you are. Exactly.
And Uncle Ralph, people can check out your interviews that you've done with the public library on their website, right? How does that work?
Yeah, go to queenslibrary.org and you could keyword hip hop, and so all my stuff should come up. We had some great interviews. I just spoke to Raekwon today. He got a book coming out. I'm gonna get him.
Raekwon, we gotta bring him up here. I'm a huge Wu-Tang fan.
Yeah.
Between Wu-Tang and Redman.
Oh, okay.
If I think if Redman comes up here for the interview, I don't know if I'm gonna be able to ask any questions.
What? You gotta be kidding. What's wrong with you?
He's like seeing Patti LaBelle to me. Like I'm like a huge fan. And then I'm gonna talk to him about this verses. Were you really mad at Scratch? And he kept scratching and talking about himself producing with, or was that just a game? That verses with him and Method Man. Remember we talked about that?
Yeah.
How do you feel about the verses?
I think it's cool. I think in the beginning, the one that I loved the most was the dancehall one.
Everybody likes that one.
Everybody
Likes that one the best.
Yeah, because it was real. And they were in the same place, and you knew that they were like trying to one up each other.
Yes.
I felt like
true dancehall
probably was planned out in a way, but that's how dancehall is anyway.
We've done that.
Yeah.
Yeah, the way they vibed off each other, and he get off the top of his head, and it was just everything kind of meshed together. Even the guy, yes, officer, can I help you?
That was crazy.
That was crazy. My second favorite one was the very first Teddy Riley and Baby.
Really, you really like that?
Because it was hilarious to me. Because it was like, why is Teddy going so far and he's trying so hard?
He's trying to win. Teddy's trying to win.
Yeah, but it was, and then the second one, Babyface took out his guitar, was like, we'll wait.
Yeah.
Babyface was smooth.
Smooth as butter. Well, Uncle Ralph, thanks for coming through.
Thanks for having me.
Always a pleasure.
Always good to see my Digital Empire family. Yes.
And let us know when you're doing a show, whatever. We promote it, of course. Post the flyers, everything.
And I gotta get you out, and y'all gotta do a live broadcast. That's what's going on.
We want to do that.
Yeah.
And we want to bring back our smooth. We had a smooth R&B lounge that we were doing right before the pandemic. And once a month we brought out spoken word artists and R&B singers with a little bit of a following to hit the stage and perform, and it was going really good.
Yeah.
So now we got to find another spot to do it. But we looking to do that, and we trying to get into the parks and stuff. But thanks for coming through, man. It's always a pleasure. Everyone, Uncle Ralph McDaniels, Video Music Box.
Yeah.
VideoMusicBox.com, y'all.
That's right. VideoMusicBox.com. Get your gear, watch the videos, everything. Follow him on Instagram, Facebook, all of that. Okay. All right. You ready? And then we got our guest coming up, Dada Terry in the building. Digital Empire Nation Radio Show. Let's go.
Shit.
swag so hot, can't turn it down if I try. Now that we hit, don't give a damn long as you baby. Roll it up, light it up, smoke it up, in the dark, we done play tag. Now the West is on our back.
W, what it do? It's a party over here. Boom. We keep it poppin', 6ix9ine, stay locking it up.
Top to the cut.
You gonna call them or what? Hey,
Inglewood, watch the beach, we here. The 4, 5, and 6 is parked in the rear.
Yeah.
West side riding, I ain't scared, but yeah, the strap high, 50K worth of diamonds.
once again, it's on the Dub Union. Who you fool and scrap the smacks moving. Young bros choosing, cracking the tracks grooving. BL doing that moving, move or you lose them.
House your music, gangster celebration. Flossing with the union, underground, the basement. Worldwide swagger, we got your answers. We got the drink jams, we got the dancers.
Get your cameras, take a picture.
Iced up, crease down, looking hood rich.
Cold like cancer, banging, I got the hood sick.
East side ride.
On the west side with a hood twist.
So this swag so hot, can't turn it down if I try. Now that we hit, don't give a damn long as you baby. Roll it up, light it up, smoke it up, in the dark, we can play tag. Now the West is on our back. Flossy boss ballin', smooth like Marvin. The recipe W, cause the street's starving. Got the party locked, cracking like a party block. Fresh on the scene, I'm playing the candy paint drop.
Mean in my tank top, Cactus Crease haircut. Courtesy of Melly Mail, vet like Sally Sale. Fresh from the Sofitel, party like I'm off for ale. I get it poppin', leave when I'm about to bail.
Flirting like kales, from the dark to the pale, from the thin to the thick. Show part wrists, looking like I hit a lick. Oh yes, exquisiteness. Southern Cal floss, the boss of the.
LeBron even witnessed this. Hot so ridiculous. MTV jams, BT rap scrimmages.
California backdrop with all these West images.
Black card called and the ball and it's limitless.
W, what it do? It's a party over here. We keep it poppin',
6ix9ine, stay locking it up.
Top to the cup.
You gonna call them or what? Hey, getting live and alive. How we party tonight? West Coast for live. How you feeling the ride? Now wave your hands from side to side. Move back, move forward, go left and right.
Please recognize it's Western Union. Western Union. Yo, this swag so hot, can't turn it down if I try. Now that we hit, don't give a damn long as you baby. Roll it up, light it up, smoke it up, in the dark, we done play tag. Now the West is on our back. Everybody sing Western Union. Oh, oh.
Boys, nothing loud. Get the bag, then I wiggle like wild. Oh, the little things stop, big things. My little chain costs more than your big chain. Let me get a bag. 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 Bitch, don't block your blessings. Bitch, don't block your blessings. Let's go flash. Drip toe tag. Mink coat drag. Black boy trap. Hot boy in action. Don't need caption. Rock stain dash. Neck break dance. Blue miss hookah. Snipe game super. Show bust it open. Call back the Uber. I'm a dog. I'm a beast. Gotta own. Never lease. Niggas out. Lead the freaks. Smocking donuts to the streets. Kill them 10 summer straight. Can't last. It's frying. Throw up bricks out. Ones and hundreds. Couple drip game. Pop it in a wrist game. Rock. Trap money. Stop all the drug dealers robbing. Montana. My name ring bells. Kaze Zoo. Montana is them uptown boys. Copy cool. Uptown boys. Nothing live. Get the bag. Then I wiggle like wild. All the little things stop. Big things. My little chain costs more than your big chain. Let me get a bag. When me get it back. When me get it back. When me get it back. Bitch, don't block your bless. Bitch, don't block your bless. Montana on the rise. You don't want no problem with these guys. Skip this pocket, drip, zip lock, goop, flip, flop, chain, tick tock, young players boss, wins with the loss, new drip sauce, neck, wrist false, snipe, don't post, might go, she don't bust a oak, flop, that coach, I'm the dog off the leash, straight bombs, I release South Bronx, here the beast, young dawn of the east, still 10 toes down, Montana big steps, and you know it's going down when I drop like Nick Greco, got it on lock, old school to the new school. My old school costs more than your new school. Uptown boys, nothing live. Get the bag, then I wiggle like wild. Oh, the little things stop, big things. My little chain costs more than your big chain. When me get it back. 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 Bitch, don't block your bless. Bitch, don't block your bless. Montana on the rise. You don't want no problem with these guys.
Come on, girl.
Montana.
About to go down. Cause I've been thinking about you. I hope you're thinking about me. Let's go.
I can tell you how I feel about you now. And you want it. Need you, gotta have you. I can tell you how I feel about you now.
Yes, you just don't even act like, yo, I ain't the one that's getting mad, I'm the one that's riding around in that iced out Jag. Yo, some rock bottles on the dashboard, we cruising on this crash course. Shorty got back with them heels, and she's my Katie Ray, cause I'm so for real. I mean, I'm so ill, I mean, I'm so skilled. I even got that house on the hill. Yo, I am the truth for real. Yo, I'm running in these women like I'm Dr. Phil. And my pockets swollen like it's Botox, which keeps me rolling up in them S-dots. Yo, I know y'all niggas is vexing till the ladies got some rock on deck. What's next? Hold up.
I gotta tell you the boy is mine. I can tell you, I can tell you. I gotta tell you my love is blind. I can tell you, you. And if you wanna, boy, let me know. I can tell you, I can tell you. Let it go. If you need me, boy, I'll be here. I can tell you, I can tell you. Come here, baby, don't have no fear. I can tell you, you. If you want me, let me know. I can tell you, I can tell you. Here I go. I can tell you how I feel about you now. I need you, gotta have you. Please unite. I can tell you how I feel about you now. Fantasy, boy, won't you come over and make sweet love to me? How I feel about you tonight. I need you.
Let's chill, we can go and grab a dinner and a movie. Yo, I even got one better. I can keep you laced up in them fine Chanel sweaters. Yo, and top you off with a little liquor. Yes, oh yeah, cause I am that nigga. Yo, throw them deuces up. Go and tell your girlfriends you'll be gone to November. Yo, your neck frozen like the winter. Pinky ring like the size of the equator. Yo, so I expect the haters to show a little ice grill, cause I'm making top paper. Yo, so come along and take a ride with me. Miss Aaliyah can rock the boat with me. Yo, I am so fortunate like the world, let alone I keep the swag on trill, and that's real, girl.
Nice. Yes, Digital Empire Nation radio show. What's good, everybody? Knowledge. Let me get your computer again so I can read off some of the sponsors, and then we're gonna get into our interview. So shout out to everybody who's gonna be celebrating Independence Day, 4th of July this weekend.
My Independence Day passed already. Sorry.
Well, I take any holiday there's a sale.
I'm not saying I'm not going to celebrate with you. I'm just saying my Independence
Any
Day.
day that I can take off.
Oh yeah, I'm gonna take it.
I'm gonna take it. I don't care if it's not mine or not. Whatever. I could use a day off from work that I get paid for, and I don't have to waste my vacation. Which one?
Both of them.
Juneteenth.
Both of them.
I don't get Juneteenth.
You're supposed to. It's supposed to be a national holiday.
Yeah, but I don't get it. So anyway.
Okay, we're gonna leave that
shout out to DJ Suge and DJ Silk. Exclusivity Mexico trip is going down October 7th and October 12th. So I hope you guys made your final payment because it was due today.
Oh boy.
And y'all had that stimulus check about 2-3 times.
Oh boy.
And taxes.
Oops.
All right. See, I got 4 checks from the government.
Sorry, you ain't gonna get that passport in order to
get it in. Drinks, food, entertainment, all of that
all
is inclusive with that trip. And they're working on getting together the trip for next year. So shout out to them. Also, shout out to the Shadow Boat Ride. Young Star, what's good with you? Jody, what's up? They had another one Tuesday, another successful night.
Yeah.
DJ Silk's night is Tuesday, July 20th. Get your tickets.
Okay.
All right. Also, Dripping pool party from DJ Rel going down on his birthday.
Oh yes.
July 5th.
He gonna be wilding out.
Don't remind me. He's gonna be 22. He's
monster.
throwing his own birthday parties now. Didn't invite me, but asking me for I need a security. I need this.
Y'all created a monster.
White and Denim party from DJ No going down Saturday, July 3rd. Oh, that's this weekend.
Yep.
Culture Clash Brunch. That's DJ No. And Jubilee Flag Fest night party at Gems and Bar Lounge. That's also DJ No.
Mm-hmm.
All right. And there's a lot going on. We also got G Money with his Picky Eaters. Guest he got guest Miss Jones, and he also has Little Mama.
Yeah.
DJ Sparks is on Saturdays on Hot 97 from 7 a.m. to 8 a.m.
Yeah.
Rel has his Music Freak radio show Monday to Friday, 5 to 6. Power 203 on Fridays, 4 to 5. G Money, of course, we said Picky Eaters. Majestic, when's your show?
Spins FM, Sundays from 2 to 4.
Right, and Gallo has Grown Man Show Sunday, 4 to 6. This one. Oh, G Money's gonna be on Drink Trance.
Yeah.
Drink Chance.
Oh,
he's gonna be drinking and talking with Nori be making.
It's
Oh, he's
right.
guest for Miss Jones.
Right.
Miss Jones.
Right.
I heard Miss Jones was saying some things on that drink.
Yes, she was.
She was implying that her and Moni did a threesome with.
Yes, we know. Yes.
Who was it?
No. Was it Pac? Yes, it was Pac.
Tupac.
Yes, it was Pac. I said, oh, you're right.
You can't hear with the man.
Yeah, it is Pac.
You said,
right.
What does that mean?
Right, it was.
Yeah, she was saying some things. Nori be making people say stuff.
Fun. We just had fun.
Drink and talk.
We got it together. We're like, what? Wait, what you saying? What you saying?
And I remember that friendship between her and Moni. I used to run their boards back in the days. And I taught them too how to run their own boards. I know. I don't talk about all the stuff that I used to do.
Ain't that something?
I'm glad Ralph said it. I didn't have to say it. He always says it, though. He always says I'm the one who taught him how to do radio. So I appreciate that. You know what I mean? But somebody who taught me how to do trading and I'm too scared to do it. He's also our sponsor. I always make him our sponsor of our show because he taught me a lot, and I'm trying to get people to take his class because it's really worth it. I'm just a punk. Don't follow me. But my husband been on my case about, look, you take the class every week. What is wrong with you? But yeah, I gotta jump in the pool and do it. Yeah, I gotta commit. Dada Terry, my boy, is in the building.
Yeah.
He knows his stuff and he knows his music. He brought us 2 new tracks.
Oh yeah.
First of all, we was listening to Night and Day, which is one of our favorites on the show.
Thank you very much.
We really, really like that song. We play it all the time.
All the time.
It's in our regular rotation.
I appreciate that.
So
I feel the buzz. I love it. And
Yeah.
I love hearing it when you play it on Facebook. That
Yeah.
you put that,
The sound effect.
I love it. I love it. I
You
get
got a
goose-
lot of music in the can, though. What's going on?
I do. Well, here's the deal. Like I told you, well, like I said, I make movies.
Yes.
So what I was doing, saving it to put the
Music with the
with the
movies.
movies, right? So that's why I really saved. But I got a lot of good stuff. And unfortunately, you want clean stuff. So under my
And the
archive,
only
like, where did
reason-
this come from?
The
I ain't never had this kind of.
The only reason why is because we're syndicated on FM stations.
Oh.
DTF plays dirty.
Yeah.
But we syndicated with FM, and it's a lot of work to have to clean
Yeah.
records that are not clean already. And we're trying to get more FM stations, so we gotta keep it clean.
Okay.
Even though it's 2021, we still gotta keep it clean. And TV don't, but we do.
Exactly. That's what got me. That's what I was just
Yeah.
telling him.
don't,
We trying to get
but
all the
Wild
markets
Birds
though.
on regular
So
TV, but
Yeah.
it's all good. I can respect that.
Yeah,
I respect it.
So tell us about you sent us 2 songs today. What was the
Yes.
songs, Majestic?
it was
Pull it up and Girl Tonight.
Yes, pull it up and yes. There you go. There you go.
Which one we want to play first, and then we want to
let's
talk
go.
about them.
Well, listen, let's go with Pull It Up.
Pull
only
It Up.
because for the simple fact that is a hot reggae banger. You already
Okay.
know that they got a lot of
And
reggae
it's summertime,
music. Yes,
and
it
West
is
Indian
summertime,
music is
West
always
Indian- yes.
popping when it's hot.
So yeah, I wanted to bring that one out right there, and
Okay.
that thing, like when people hear that, they love it from the rip. Like
Mhm.
it's so nice, you know. But of course, you're gonna play my verse only. I did this track with the people from St. Louis. They heard me, they heard about me, so they wanted to do some music with me.
Okay.
So you know, I went in the studio. They did their verse.
Mhm.
I went to a separate studio. Shout out to Alcatrax, and did my verse at Alcatrax. So he cleaned me up real good, and there it was. So
Do you produce the tracks, or you get the tracks from somewhere else?
well, some people give me some get it produced, you know. But me personally, I don't make music.
Okay,
know,
you just
but
write the
Yeah, I
songs.
just write to the music. So if you send me a track, I listen to it, I feed, and then I go in. You know, so that's basically what it is.
All right.
I love writing to the music because I like to hear every tick. I want to catch everything. So
Okay.
yes.
All right. Let's get into that, and we'll talk about some more music
Yes.
stuff. Digital Empire Nation Radio Show. Let's go.
Cheer, cheer, cheer. TOLC. J Blaze. Select that, pull it up, pull it up, pull it up, pull it up. Select that, pull it up, pull it up, pull it up, pull it up. Select that, pull it up, pull it up, pull it up. Pull it up, pull it up, pull it up. Pull it up, pull it up, pull it up. Pull it up, pull it up, pull it up. Yo, what the bum clugger? Trying to stop the crushed dollars. You hot, well, I think not to. I'm the Don Dada. I'm mixing the coke proper and helmet in large cash. I'm a big shutter. I'm cutting deals with them rude boys and getting J Blaze with them Louis boys. Yo, I'm so from New Jersey. You can tell by my slang. I'm Pin Fang, that's my word. Got the weed, roll it up, grab the lighters, spark it up. Yo, send the ladies to the bottom section. Get them gray, goosed up. Yo, 2-stepping on the dance floor. Got the clubs turned up. Yo, throw the keys to the Maybach and pull it up, pull it up. Select that. Pull it up, pull it up, pull it up. Pull it up, pull it up, pull it up. Pull it up, pull it up, pull it up. Pull it up, pull it up, pull it up. Pull it up, pull it up, pull it up.
One time, bring it back and rewind them. Little mama dipped in designer.
Yeah. That's a dope track. You have a good ear for music. Seriously, you got a good ear for music.
Thank you.
What do you look for when you're trying to pick a beat for your
Well-
songs?
Well, I look for, first of all, I'm a B-boy. I call myself. I'm in the b-boy still, so I'm basically. I'm a b-boy, so I'm from the old school. So basically, I try to keep stuff up to date with my flow.
Okay.
Because I don't trap. I do some trapping if I could,
Mm-hmm.
but I'm just a regular, your Nas, your Nas, your Biggie Smalls kind of rapper, like your regular basic rapper. So when I'm listening to music, I find stuff that fits me, that I can flow, and I like to stay in pocket.
Mm-hmm.
And when I heard that when you stay in pocket, you get the best quality of that. So when I'm making my music, it's like, I listen to tons of beats. Nope, this ain't me. No. And then I'll be like, oh, this is it.
Mm-hmm.
And when I get it, I
That's
go in
it.
my back room, and that's it. I just go in.
Yeah, for me, when I listen to music or any type of new music, I love the bass line. I like bass guitar. I like drums.
Okay.
So if the bass hits me, that's it for me.
Oh,
Then I go for the words.
Oh, then you go for the words. You go for the bass first. Oh, you
I
like
gotta
that?
hear that.
Boom.
I gotta hear that boom. And then when I'm in my car, I gotta feel it.
Oh yeah.
I listen to my music loud.
Okay.
Like
me
when
too.
I come home,
Me too.
the whole block know I'm home.
Yeah, I had to stop doing that.
And I don't care if it's 2, 3,
Yeah,
4, 5 in the
see,
morning
I had
on
to
a
stop.
Wednesday night.
I had to stop doing that
Why?
because there's too many people complaining.
Who cares? You only in the car for 5 seconds.
No. Where I drive around and you see how yours is residential? Yeah, mine's is a little bit more residential than yours. When you come down the block, everybody is like in bed. Or you can say that it's really, 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 really quiet. You can hear the rabbits humping around in the...
Right, you live in Long Island too.
Yeah, that's what I'm trying to tell you. So Brooklyn, Queens, no problem. Long Island, where I'm at, not so much. They'd be like, no, my mother was telling me, when you come in, you the people next door. I'm like, oh man.
Yeah, you can hear me when I come in on the block.
Because I like to play
I
my
don't
music
be caring.
loud.
I don't be caring. I play my music loud.
Yes, I'm with you.
Like if my husband and my son be like, oh, you know who's home. Before, when my dog was alive, he could hear me. He used to bark.
Of course.
Before I even parked the car.
There she goes. We can hear her beat coming down the block. She's coming.
So yeah, I look for the bass. I love the bass. So I feel you when you're saying when you picking your music, it gotta be you. You gotta feel it.
Yes.
Do you write to the tracks
All
once
the
you hear
time.
it?
I would never do a beat, even with the Night and Day. I wrote to that, and I wrote the lyrics, and I got with our trainer. Shout out to our trainer. She went to school with me, and I said, "Look, I need you on this track." I wrote the whole thing out. You ain't got to say nothing. All I need you to do is sing. So she came. I organized everything in the studio, and that's why Night and Day, like that I'm about to do a music video for that. That is fire.
Yeah, that song is dope. That song is dope. That song is dope. But you don't have any songs that you have written just waiting for a beat? No?
Even if I write to a hip hop beat, I write to it. Like Rick Ross, I did a song with Rick Ross with his voice, with 2 songs with Rick voice. It came out so nice. Barry Gordy of the Streets, remember that one? And I also did the other one when he just not too long did another one when he be like regular street in Atlanta, whatever he be saying, that beat, that nice beat, I wrote to that too. So when I feel like an industry beat that I like, I'm writing to it. Because I think I can do it better than you. So let me go in the studio and do
try
mine.
it and do it and just just lay the tracks down.
Right. So I do a lot of stuff. I did a track with New York State of Mind with Nas. Remember that beat?
Okay, yeah.
I went to the studio. I called that song Can I Kick It? I like a lot of Jay-Z beats. I like to that. Lucifer, I did something to that. So I do a lot of stuff that I feel I can be competitive. But the good thing is people don't say, yo, that's whack. They be like, yo, that is hot. So because I like to write the stuff, you know, so that's the reason why.
That's what it is.
But the stuff that you are listening to now is original music. That's my original.
Yeah, the ones that you sent to us.
Right.
That track was dope.
Yeah,
I like it a lot. I like it a lot. Let's get into the second one, which is what was the second one?
Girl Tonight.
Girl Tonight.
Yeah, that one right there. Girl Tonight is basically, you know, I had when I did that, a friend of mine, shout out to Asan, he gave me that beat. And I'm like, who could be on this track other than a friend of mine? I always got somebody for a track His name is George Ortiz, and he the one that actually helped me out with the hook and all that stuff. I was going to do the one. You remember that song, "Girl Tonight"?
Oh, who sang that?
Remember
song?
that? Remember
Is
that
that
beat?
Force MDs or
Yeah, I think it was Force MDs.
Right, that's what I had that hook for the beat you're about to play.
really?
Right. So
Okay.
I was going to have that hook
On that
but
song.
on
okay.
that song, but my man George came and made a better hook to make it mine.
Ready for the world.
Ready
That's
for the
all.
world. Ready for the world.
So that's what it was. So when he came in, he turned
Okay.
around and he did the hook way better than he switched my whole hook up. But I
Mhm.
had the Force MD or whatever, Ready for the
Ready
World
for the
hook.
world
And he
hook.
said, "Nah, I'm gonna give you a better hook." So he made that hook up, and it came out fire.
Okay, let's hear it. Let's hear it.
Hey girl, can I talk to you for a minute? I want to talk about all the things that I can do for you that your man won't do. Just listen up. Okay, you know I want to take it there. So many things I know that we can share. Ooh, girl, tonight. You got the kind of love I want to keep. If you want it, you can get it on me. Ooh, girl, tonight. And I would never lie to you. Promise that I always will provide for you. I give you all the things you don't got. Treat you like a queen, girl, you call the shots. And I will ride or die for you. Promise that I always stay alive for you. I get you all roped off, keep you in the finest whips, open doors and all that. And I won't make no false moves. I treat you like a real man should do. I keep your belly filled with good food. I keep your hair done in them fresh dudes. And I can pop some bottles for you. Take my clothes off and watch me model for you. And I could go downtown, let you in them areas, going round for round. I got you. Okay, you know I wanna take it there. So many things I know that we can share. Thinking about it while the streets you roam. It's Don P and Christy in the fridge when you get home. You got the kind of love I wanna keep. If you want it, you can get it on with me. Thinking about it while the streets you roam. It's Don P and Christy in the fridge when you get home. And I would never lie to you. Promise that I always will provide for you. I put some ice on your ring finger. Walk you down the aisle, call you Mrs. Bringer. And I will ride or die for you. Promise that I always stay alive for you. I'm buying out the mall, designer clothes for your closet, girl, from wall to wall. And I could take you everywhere. I keep you looking good in the fresh pair. While making love in the Cayman Islands. A queen water bed with some purple diamonds. And baby, I can roll you over. Play some G. Levert, a little Casanova. Top it off with a little liquor. And watch your body shiver as my tongue lick you. Okay, you know I wanna take it there. So many things I know that we can share. Thinking about it while the streets you roam. It's Don P and Christy in the fridge when you get home. You got the kind of love I wanna keep. I wanna show you. If you want it, you can get it on with me. Thinking about it while the streets you roam. It's Don P and Christy in the fridge when you get home. These are the lows, let me make you belong at home. Just you and me. Ooh, girl, tonight. You want it tonight. These are the lows, everything you're looking for. I'll give it to you. Ooh, girl, tonight. Yeah.
Nice.
Yes.
That's a nice, smooth love song right there.
Yes.
Wow. I can tell you love doing music.
Thank you.
I could tell. I could tell by the energy. I could tell by listening to those songs. I can tell. Have you ever performed these songs yet?
I did.
Mhm.
I have performed Girl Tonight. I always bring a girl to the stage or sit them down and.
Mhm.
Oh, I
make
see
a
where
little
you
shit.
going.
Yeah.
Okay.
I do stuff like that. Yeah,
I
hey,
see what
look,
you doing.
I call somebody up all the time, but yeah, I mean, you know, the music it didn't really change, but it changed a lot as I've gotten older. So me, I'm not gonna lie to you, I fell a little bit out of love for the music at 1st,
Mhm.
but it's more like who's going to push it because you make your demos. But the problem is the music is open. Don't get me wrong. I had one song that I did that Ti people loved it, and it was he said who he I put it on Twitter. He retweeted it, and they wanted me to come down to Atlanta. But it was more like I didn't know who he was, so I backed off from him. Yeah, and then all that other stuff. And you know, people want money, try to get something out of you.
Yeah,
so I'm
yeah,
like,
yeah.
you know. But far as me, I got a lot of potential when it comes down to music. It's just that I don't have the backing. That's the problem of the push.
Mhm.
And right now, it's like you got to get your own buzz first before people can recognize you. And then you just got some people that just recognize you and say, yo, I like this guy. Let me push his stuff. So
Yeah.
me and my energy is not there of pushing myself. And a
Mhm.
lot of people love my music, but it's just that I never really had no connection like that to bring it all together.
Mhm.
So that's just it. But
Do you have it on social media though, right, for people to listen to?
Some of
Don't.
my music I don't have like the Spotify, you know, DistroKid. I got a lot of people tell me to go there and put my music on that.
Mhm.
But I'm more like once it's out,
Mhm.
then it's out. Now it's like, okay, you want to have something in the bag just in case somebody do like you. You don't want to give too much of your treats away, because if you do that and somebody do like you, now they want you to make a whole new song. You're like, wait a minute, let's push this, because I got some songs for you to play that's original. But yeah, I don't, you know, my energy for the music, I have fell back a lot,
Mhm.
especially doing the trading and stuff. But you know, I know that I can be a crowd pleaser. I know I got the stuff.
Well, you an Aquarian, and we are creative people.
Yes.
Yeah, we build our energy on being creative and
Yep.
performing and stuff like that.
You guys are freaks,
our,
yes, we know.
That's our nature. That's our nature. We have to create. That's what makes us tick.
Like I said, y'all are the freaks. We understand. We got
Don't hate though.
never in life. I participate. I never hate.
So speaking of the trading, let's let people know about your trading class.
Well,
You-
yes.
you looking for students, right? You still looking for students, or
Well, yes, I am. You can reach me at my Facebook at Dada Terry. That's DADAHTERRY. My Instagram is Dada_Terry.
Mhm.
My Twitter is at Dada Terry. Yes, I'm always taking on people. It's just, but it's like I got 100 and stuff. When I was talking to you guys, I'm over 120 students now. It's just too, you know.
It's a
after
lot.
while, yeah, it gets a lot. So I just play it for whoever wants to sign up. But in fact, I just got on the class the other day, the one you was in,
Mhm.
and I'm like, wait a minute. Only 2 people showing up, and it's 15 of y'all, you know, because I always get new students.
Yeah, it's like,
but
what's
they
going
know-
on?
Yeah, but they already know the market. So I'm like, what am I fooling myself? I done taught you, and now there's like only a few people showing up, and I'm like, wait a minute. I'm about to shut this thing down if it doesn't
grow
If
anymore.
it doesn't grow anymore. I already did 100, and you know, they got like 100 plus students already. So, you know, as people come, I take them. But 100 people is a lot of people. So.
No, you did really great.
Yes.
You did really good. He had a full class
Yeah.
every week.
So they learned. That's
They
that's
did
good.
learn. They did learn.
That's good.
They did learn a lot. I learned a lot. I'm not even gonna front because I knew nothing about trading, like zero. And I learned a lot about the trading. I'm still a little bit intimidated by it. I'm not gonna
Don't
front.
be afraid. He's not gonna bite
But
you.
I've
Hard.
learned. He taught me a lot about trading because now, like my cousins and stuff, they're into it now, but they into a different trading, but I can have a little bit of a conversation with people when they start talking about trades and stuff. Just a little bit. I could follow along as opposed to before when people would start talking about trading and be like, "Oh, okay, that's not my area."
You took
but
the first step, so you know, don't worry, you gonna get there.
Mhm.
Don't worry, you don't worry. You good.
and I understand what the wide trade is and the narrow state, the wide state, and all of that other stuff. So I kind of get it.
You get it.
Family values.
Yes,
and
family
all of that.
values is
I'm not
key.
giving them too much because they got to do your class.
Yes, family values is a must. That support and resistance. That thing can make you or break you. 4 to 5 sections of the range. You know that. And
Buyer's market,
who do we
seller's
attack?
market.
That's right.
Knowing when to come in and
Yeah,
know
knowing
how
when
to
to
get
get in,
out.
attack the little people.
Oh, wow.
Trade it down to family values. So, you know, my thing is, like I said, let's go. You know, I'm waiting on you. You know, it's all about.
You've been waiting on me forever.
And it's all good. Like, listen, that market ain't going nowhere. So
Nope,
you
it ain't
take
going
your
nowhere.
time. But my thing is, I tell a lot of people, don't block your blessings or what God laid in front of you. Because if I die today tomorrow, that's it. Like me, I try to empower my people. Win or lose, I told a lot of my students, win or lose, I was there for you.
Right.
No matter what. Now, a lot of people, you know, my biggest concern about people is, I tell them, when the depend on is wrong, then we have a problem. But when the depend on is right, you the man. You get what I'm saying?
Okay.
So that's why I tell them, it's like you got your own radio show. You started from somewhere, right? How you gonna go back to tell Flex and them like, Flex, could you teach me the radio? You know this already. And that's my problem with my students is I'm like, you know the market, but yet you try to act like you don't know when you know. You understand? And that's the thing.
And that's all about confidence.
That's
that fear,
right,
yeah.
It is good. And that's the whole thing. I try to instill a confidence with them, but it gets to a point sometimes when the energy in the room is negative.
Okay.
Because it's always, when you got somebody in the room, it's always that negative thing that takes away everything that's laid out. If I put somebody in an excellent trade, guess what they say? I got it in my demo. What is it in your demo, not your live account? See what I'm saying?
Right.
So it's the whole point.
So
is
you're still practicing and you're not really.
Yeah, right. So you put them in a good trade.
Yeah.
You know they're supposed to take advantage of that.
You should
Then I
have.
had
Right.
some of my traders that made thousands of dollars, real cash. So it is, the whole point is, you know, I just thought that, you know, I didn't realize people get so greedy.
Oh, yeah.
greedy.
Oh, yeah.
That was y'all.
Come on,
When
now.
I
They
tell
don't know
you,
when to stop.
let me
You
tell
know
you.
that.
Let
You
me
know
tell
that.
you. Let me tell you.
That money look
with,
good.
With what I do, the money is unlimited, right?
Okay.
It's unlimited of what you can make. You can make 8,000. You can make 100 grand in one day.
Okay.
That's how that good it is. My biggest thing is with them is I was crying tears telling them, look, you guys gotta chill. If you up $23,000 in a week, the other one up 30 grand in a week, yo,
Slow down.
go on
yo.
vacation,
Yeah,
go
chill,
play
relax.
golf, go chill with your family. They wouldn't do it. I was literally crying. I don't cry. I'm like, if
Yo.
you guys going to be greedy, at least take the money.
Yeah. Oh, that's could disappear in a blink.
And it's like, they'd be up $2,500. I had one of my students said, Dad, I'm up $4,000. What should I do?
Take it out.
I said, what you should do, but this is the stuff where a success can become a big disaster because it doesn't matter what you did yesterday. You can make $30,000 today, lose it. Now I'm gonna pay, so you know what? Exactly.
Yes.
Because you lost it.
Oh, yes.
But I told you, look, Nat, chill. Go about your business. Leave the market alone for a good couple of months. You made 30 grand, you hit the jackpot. Leave this market alone. Nope. They kept coming.
Yeah.
And yes, they kept coming and kept coming. And then next you know, some of them.
Oh my God, I lost $50,000.
My friend
Who
right
told
here
you to stop?
He came to my house when I was crying. He came, rung my doorbell while I'm in a meeting with the students, and his wife on a computer with me on Zoom, and he ran to my house. I'm like, who the hell ringing my doorbell? He went and he kept ringing that doorbell, so I came. He said, bruh, you ain't got to explain yourself to them. You better stop that crying right now. He did. He told me, he said, stop right now. You don't owe them nothing. You done gave them a whole lot of Jews, and they blew it.
Yeah. So they gotta throw them in the water and let them swim. If they can, they can. If they can't, It's called shark food. It's all good.
Yeah,
It's chum in
yeah.
the water, baby.
Yes, it is. So,
But
now,
you tell the class that all the time. You need to know when to come out and how to give it a break. It's like, I don't hate to compare it to it, but it's like gambling. Like if you go in and you win a lot of money at the table,
But that's an addiction too. So
why do you keep going?
'Cause it's
Like
an
my
addiction.
husband gets on my case. Like when we go to Atlantic City and he gives me $100. That ain't really nothing because he know I'm not going to gamble it. He's like, I'm giving you $100 to gamble. I said, all right. I play my little 50-cent game, ching ching, whatever machine,
Mhm.
and I won $60, and I stopped.
That's what it
He
is.
was like,
That's what it
why
is.
did you keep going? I said, because one, I'm not a gambler.
Exactly.
Two, I won $60, so now I got $160.
Yeah, exactly. Keep it there. You
He
good.
kept going, lost all his money. Was
Exactly.
like,
And
you
yo-
won $60, like, and
Yeah,
that's
how-
my
I won
60.
60.
And guess what? We get to eat tonight
Oh.
because you lost your money.
Exactly.
So I was like, nah. But some people, like you said, greed.
Yeah, that's an addiction. It's like it's gambling. It's the same thing. Yeah, they don't know when to stop. But like you said, what you got to do is sometimes let them fail, because that failure is a good lesson, bro. Let them
It is.
fail.
It is.
Don't be sitting down. Oh my God, I don't let them fail. They would understand.
You know what it is? It's more like me as the teacher of my business. Everybody want their business to be number one.
True.
And you started off like number one. We was rocking and rolling. And then the disaster comes when people just started getting into that. Like, you know, I had one of my students said that I was afraid to call you. I lost all my money. I'm like, you did? You understand? So it gets.
Yeah, but then
you know,
that's not your problem.
Like I said,
I try not to make it.
Right, but see, that's how you know that you're winning. You know that you're winning because they're making the right decisions. The fact of the matter is they got to understand what a win is and what a loss is. If they get that two together, then they good. What you did was teach them how to win. You got to teach them how to lose.
Well, he does.
Yeah, but they ain't letting it
I've
go.
taken his class for like 3-4 months, and he does
but he
say
gotta
that
step
there's
back.
gonna be moments that you will lose money.
But he got to step back
He
and let
has
them do it.
explained it.
Yeah, they gotta
No,
step back
but he has, and he's telling them. I remember taking a couple of classes where he was like, "Yo, I gotta cancel because there's a trade going on right now, and I gotta get my Diamond Club members on in this trade."
Okay.
He got them on in a trade, right? He said, I'm coming out to trade. Some of the students came out to trade when they made their money. Some of them stayed in the trade, woke up the next day, lost all of it.
That's what it is.
And then want to call him. How you calling him? He taught you where he taught you.
Just don't feel no kind of way, bro. They just learned a very valuable lesson.
That's it.
Some people just don't learn, but from but he can't. I try to tell him, but it's an Aquarius thing. You can't take on people's issues
I'm trying
and
not
make
to.
them yours.
Yeah.
And make them yours. And I'm not saying that because I do believe in zodiac signs, but we Aquarius people, we care a lot, and sometimes
Yeah.
we care a little too much.
And it hurts us. It don't
And then
help us.
and then it's like, but these are grown ass people, sorry knowledge, and they know what they got themselves into.
Yes.
And he taught you what he could teach you, and now you got to make your own decisions.
Yep. So I thank you for having me, and I thank you guys for calling me back, and I'm thanking you guys for
Thank you
loving
for the
my
music.
That's
We
right. Thank you
appreciate
for the
it. We
music.
love new music.
Yeah,
We
thank you for the
definitely
music.
gonna clean up. We gotta clean up the other song before we can play it because we do play for FM.
Okay.
But yeah, we gotta get your material on something so people can listen or purchase or something. We gotta get your material on some stuff.
Hey, look, I will definitely be in touch with you, and we'll talk. Let's
Yeah,
talk
let's
business.
let's put some stuff out. All right, guys. Knowledge gave me the hand signal. Happy 4th of July.
Yeah.
Happy birthday to Sean Khan, one of our family to the radio show, hip hop artist, entrepreneur. Happy birthday to DJ Rel, my son. Birthday on Monday, 22. I can't believe I got a 22-year-old.
old man.
Yes, I got myself an old man. I can say happy birthday to him next week. But everybody be safe this weekend. You know, the cops are out. Everybody's happy. Fireworks, no shooting up in the air. Because now we can't tell between gunshots and fireworks. And y'all wilding out there.
Oh, yeah.
Wilding. Every state. Out there killing each other for what? Shooting in front of the babies in daylight. Come on now, come on, really. And I'm so sick of our black people doing this. Like, I'm so annoyed.
You and me both.
All right, so be careful this weekend. Be careful with the drinking and smoking. I know we can smoke now, but you still got to be careful. All right, have a great weekend. We skating in the park on Sunday Fun Day. All the events, check out my Instagram. Remember, stay positive, keep positive people around you, and don't forget to smile. Peace.
Yeah.